Okay, here's a little pointless story that ties in with this video. There's a paranoid Danish woman who lives in Asia who travels 5 miles to murder her ex-boyfriend because he wouldn't return her drinking bird. The ex lives on a canal boat. She knows if she burns the boat, she'll end up burning the drinking bird, losing it in the process. So she waits till night when he's asleep and then creeps into the canal boat, smothering him to death with a pillow. While she's doing that, she realizes that there's a Sasquatch sleeping with him. She realizes since they're breaking up, he's remarried and started a whole new life. She knows she couldn't kill the Sasquatch. It's too big and strong. If she tried to smother it, it would probably kill her, and she has no time to find the drinking bird, so she leaves the ex dead and tries to think up a new plan. She studies the Sasquatch and realizes that it drinks from the canal water. So she poisons the canal water and the Sasquatch ends up dead. She eventually finds her drinking bird and then she goes home. And while she's driving home, she accidentally crashes into a tree. She ends up having to walk home, but she didn't bring any drinks with her. So she gets desperately thirsty and decides to drink from a river, only to realize it's the canal she poisoned 2 miles down. And she ends up dying from the poison, not before consuming the drinking bird, making it one with her. The end. Now this was not an endorsement for drinking birds, or a good story, but it does explain what that drinking bird had to do with the plot, and that's what we call a Mcguffin, coined by Alfred Hitchcock. Yes, the name sounds pretty tasty, but the definition is an object or goal that the story revolves around. It motivates the good and bad guys. It's something that the audience doesn't really care about but the characters do, or it's something we're really interested in but the characters don't really care. The One Ring of Power from the Lord of the Rings trilogy, that's a Mcguffin. Something that motivates Frodo on his journey, something that creatures and races are willing to die over, or something where it's like, hey, there's this thing, I have to get rid of it, and it's gonna take me a while. There's other examples of Mcguffins like the Maltese Falcon from the Maltese Falcon, the Ruby Slippers from The Wizard of Oz, the Bag of Money from Psycho, or the Bag of Money from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Even the Indiana Jones movies had their share of Mcguffins. Even Jurassic Park, you can kind of see how that shaving cream can full of DNA samples, even though playing a small part, is the Mcguffin of that movie. And that, people, is a Mcguffin. And if you don't know, now you know.